Good morning. Welcome to the Daybreak Show. I am the Sultan. We'll get started, but first, coffee. Oh, so perfect. Made it a little stronger today. It's cold and windy out. I had to secure the gate that was banging in the wind, so I got a little bit of a chill. So this is just perfect. Yeah. At 60 years old, it's not about sets and reps. Can you wheelbarrow a cord of wood from the back of the barn to the side of the house? Can you saddle a horse or two? Can you till the garden? Can you move furniture downstairs? Can you take an air conditioner out of a window at the end of a season? Bring it down into the basement. Bring it back up at the beginning of a new warm season. Put it in the window. Can you put the extension ladder away on the ladder rack in the barn or the garage? Functional fitness. I used to work out for vanity, to look good, to be trim. Now it's for function, life, longevity, living past 100. That's what working out is all about. Amateur psychologists always bringing up projection and narcissism. Amateur anthropologists always throwing around evolutionary psych. Amateur microbiologists throwing around testosterone, dopamine, and oxytocin. Twitter be full of amateurs. There's a person for every price and a price for every person. What are you selling? How can you charge more? You think your customers won't pay? Some will, only to brag about it. Learned that from Dan Kennedy a long time ago. Some gatherings and relationships are better left as good memories. Trying to recreate the good old days and resurrect some things reminds me of the monkey's paw story. They come back as a horror movie. Let things stay in the past while they are still decent memories. What they're seeking is a little cheek-to-cheeking. It's the boys' night out. Frank Sinatra, 1962. So far, 16,000 people died of the flu in the 2019-2020 flu season. How many corona deaths so far? About 2,600 reported. Do you think there is a disproportionate attention given to the coronavirus? Do you sense that there is political stuff going on with it? Very few things are apolitical. Very few things. Everything gets politicized now. Everything is partisan. Don't doubt me on that. A married woman says, I make $80,000 a year. I don't need him. Your thoughts? Is she bragging about her salary? Or is it a statement about the marriage? You describe the husband for me. Put it down below. All replies are welcome. The titles of anything in the men's community sound like a gay bar to me. No offense to gay bars. Why isn't the border shut down yet? And why are we not testing people at airports? Is it political correctness? Is it politics? Is it partisanship? What's going on? I'd like to see your answers. Put your answers down below. Yeah. People try to take the high road by saying, well, I wish you the best when they say goodbye to somebody. How nice. How about shutting up and wishing them nothing? They're talking smack to everyone behind your back, and you're wishing them the best? What are you, an abused woman going back to abuse an abusive husband? To get slapped around? You keep going back for more? Walk away, wish them nothing. Nothing. The next time you get involved in anything, it's for your benefit. You need to live a little more selfishly instead of pumping up other people's dreams. Walk away, create your own. You know what other people's dreams are for? They're for people who don't have their own. I challenge you, build a house for yourself. Because what's going to happen is if you build a house for someone else, when that house is built, they are going to charge you rent to live there. Don't doubt me on that. Chinese nationals caught crossing the southern border. All three have flu symptoms. Oh, the wall going up. Groupthink is a bacteria. Independent thinking is the antibiotic. Everyone is cool until they're not. I've said this for years. My attitude is that everybody starts out with an A, and then it's up to them if they want to bring that grade down. Most can't maintain an A. The most devastating virus is fear. And the vaccine is mental stability. What are you doing today to protect yourself from the virus of fear? It takes more than washing your hands and not touching your face. Are you leaking joy? Then you need to plug the hole. Above all, be faithful to yourself, your body, your income, your productivity. If something or someone doesn't add value to your life, eliminate it and them. How do you do that? How do you do that? How do you add? How do you identify who's adding or subtracting from your life? That right there is the question. But I think I answered it prior. Don't build someone else's house, because eventually they're going to charge you rent. Men, this is for you. Your wife is sick. She has a cold. She has a flu. She's in bed. The first 2 or 3 days were devastating. She was shivering and sweating and feeling like crap. You brought her tea. You brought her broth. You brought her cool washcloths. You left her alone. She stayed in the spare bedroom. You slept on the couch. Day number 4 or 5, the worst is over. She feels ugly. She feels disconnected from you and the family. Now it's time to give her the real medicine. Make love to her. Make love to that body, just like you did when you first met her. Focus on her pleasure and her pleasure only. Don't give up until she has explosive pleasure. And those chemicals, the healing chemicals, rush through her body. And you produce a smile on her face that you haven't seen in 4 days. Good loving, the original tonic and antibiotic.